Hello, and my name's Tim Pace from the Pacesetter group. What I'd like to do now is briefly explain to you how we make our money within this amazing clean easy opportunity and K-Life opportunity that has recently become available in our first international territory for 10 years, which is Spain. Okay, so how do things work? Well, Clean Easy is one of Britain's best loved home shopping companies. It now arrives in Spain through independent distributors authorised by K-Life and Clean Easy. Now for 10 decades, K-Life Clean Easy, one of Britain's largest home shopping companies, has been providing innovative quality products for every area of life, from kitchen, home care, laundry, bed and bath, health and beauty, well-being, fragrances and jewellery, fashion to home, car, garden, yes, and even pets, plus a range of seasonal gifts for everyone in the family. Clean Easy started now over 90 years ago under a stair cupboard in Britain by a gentleman called Harry Crook, who started making traditional wire wound hand brushes and selling them door to door. Products soon started to expand to include polishes and other cleaning products, and eventually in the 70s Clean Easy stopped working door to door via salesmen, but actually started its well-known catalogue business and changed over to the virtually new at that time format of network marketing. In fact, Clean Easy was the Europe's first network marketing company. So we have years and years of experience not only in retailing but building in network marketing. What we can promise you right from the very start is that you will have 100% help and support every step of the way, regardless of how much you decide that you want to earn from this opportunity. Now we do this through what we call the 10-step system, where you'll get access to support sites online, daily communication and trainings via Facebook, access to existing Facebook selling groups, weekly webinars, training programs over 10 weeks, workshops that are held monthly, and one-to-one coachings on Skype, and of course company conferences which are held in the UK 3 times a year, and we have actually had one in Spain, and there will be more Spanish venues opening as we speak and as the business grows. So we will work with you to help you achieve whatever your goals are. So how do we make money? Well, let's presume that circle on the left hand side is you. Now we will teach you how to generate about €1,000 worth of orders a month. Now I say euros and orders because no one is actually selling anything. It's purely sharing a catalogue or products online, and people choose whether they want to buy or not. As I've said, they're products that everybody wants, everybody needs, at a price that's very, very competitive. So you can do this by advertising products on Facebook, or you can do it by presenting 100 catalogues into people's hands each week. When we say presenting, that's simply sharing them out amongst people that you know, or introducing yourself to people, and we'll teach you how to do that, and then you generate the orders. Okay, so in that example there, it's very simple to do really. You would earn about €270 worth of profit for about 10 to 15 hours a week. Now that can be useful. An extra €270 every 4 weeks is a little bit of extra spending money. It's an income top-up. It's something that can be done from home. It's extremely flexible. You choose the hours that you work, and it fits in with exactly your lifestyle. Now obviously it's going to take about 3 or 4 months to find a customer base, because we don't deliver catalogues or show catalogues to people who are never going to buy off us. But what you will, over a period of time, roughly about 3 to 4 months, generate a customer base of people that will want to buy from you, and then you simply service your regular customers. Now the next step is completely optional. You don't have to do this if all you want to earn is a smaller income, but it's a career progression that's open to you at any time that you feel that you want to do it. Some people start straight away, other people decide to work their way into it. So this is how to earn some extra money without really increasing your own time input. So we will help you through cheap advertising or by speaking to people that you know. A lot of advertising is free that you can do on Facebook and other social medias to find, let's say in this example, 3 people that want to earn €270 a period every 4 weeks. Now we teach them to do exactly what we've taught you to do. You can get involved with this training if you want to, because obviously you'll be working closely with these people. You'll probably even know some of them, or if you're not comfortable with that, we can actually do that for you. Okay, so they will all earn what you earn, €270. But what's interesting about this is the head office, Clean Easy, recognise that they're only in your team and building, increasing Clean Easy's turnover because you introduced them. So what happens now is at the end of every 4-week period, Clean Easy generates a bonus payment that's paid directly into your bank based on the turnover of the complete group that you've started. Now in this particular instance here, you'll be earning £550 profit for 4 weeks. Now that's exciting because you've more or less doubled the income that you're earning, but you certainly haven't doubled your time. You may be doing a little few more hours because you may be helping 1 or 2 of these people if you've decided to help us do that, but you're certainly going to be nowhere near doubling your time input, but you are doubling your income. Very exciting. Let's explain this process a little further. Okay, on to step 3. So there's no limit to how many people that you can introduce into your team, but in this particular example here, we're just going to keep it to 10. Let's say over a period of time, you introduce 10 people, and we train those 10 people to do exactly what you've done before, and that's to do about €1,000 worth of business every 4 weeks, which is just €250 a week. They all earn €270 if that's all that they decide to do. So you keep none of their money whatsoever. That's illegal. It's all paid directly to them. What they earn is purely their own profits and their own bonuses. So you're not taking any cut from anybody's incomes at all. Head office are paying you directly a bonus based on the volume of the team that you've got running. It's a bit like being an area manager, really. It's a common way that area managers get paid based on the performance of the outlets that they actually run under their particular areas. Now what's interesting here is we've got, if you look to the bottom right hand side there, we've got a gentleman who's only doing €400 himself, but he's decided that he also, like you, wants to build a team. So he's introduced 2 other people here, look, who are doing €300 a piece. So if you add those two together, that's €600. So what we now have is your €400 plus the €600 that these people are doing, which makes up the €1,000. So it doesn't matter who does them, and they all get added to your total. And when other people decide to add members to their teams, their totals also get added to yours as well. So once you get the ball rolling and you get other people in there introducing people and duplicating you, the income is just keeps on growing basically. Now in that example there, you'll earn a bonus, and on top of your own retail profit, you're talking about €1,140 profit for 4 weeks. Now that's still probably part-time, because you're still not doing much more than your 10 to 15 hours a week. But all these people here are putting in what they have free. Now this guy here may have 40 hours a week, that one might have 30 hours, that one might be obsessive and want to earn a lot of money, he may have decide to put 50 or 60 hours a week in. They will do whatever they want to do to earn the amount of money that they need to earn. And as a beauty and as a bonus to you, that increases your income. Now all of these people get all of the products that they've ordered to deliver to their customers delivered directly to them. So you can rest assured you're not going to end up with thousands and thousands of euros, pounds worth of products in your living room. They all get delivered directly to these distributors. The only thing that you actually get delivered to you is the orders for your own particular products that you're delivering to your customers. Exciting? Yeah. Just one thing here I'd like to point out. You're earning about 1,140 euros every 4 weeks. But you're only actually doing 1,000 euros of that turnover. Well, let's say, for example, you decided to go on holiday for, I don't know, 2 months. Or you was ill or sick or unable to work at all. What's interesting is, yes, that £1,000 would disappear because you wouldn't be actually doing that. But this £11,000 team turnover would drop to 10,000. But 10,000 euro team turnover for you would still pay you a bonus directly into your bank of about 800 euros. Yes, that's right, about 800 euros, even though you personally were not active. Now I found that very exciting, because what you've actually done there is you've cracked the time barrier. Because no matter what you get paid an hour, it could be an absolutely amazing income. Does it carry on if you don't work? And does it carry on forever if you don't work? So there comes a time with most people that they stop paying you and your earnings actually disappear completely. What's interesting about this system is you'll find that these people here, some of them, like this guy here, have still carried on building their business even though you weren't active. So in actual fact, your turnover should increase even though you're not working. This has actually happened to me. I was in an unfortunate place once when I had 3 months off from work due to a bad back. And when I went back to work after 3 months, my income was more than when I stopped work. Now I'm 54 and I've not found a system yet that will actually do that. So that is a particular good thing. Now it's also a pension, because this doesn't stop when you get to an age like 55, 65, 70. It just doesn't stop. It carries on growing. So when you come to a retirement income that you prefer, you can stop working totally. And you can just spend time making certain that these people are up to speed. Maybe you can just introduce a few other people just to keep this thing ticking over. As long as you keep it ticking over, your income will keep coming in, and it'll probably keep increasing until the day that sadly you're no longer with us. You're also building a very fine, safe and secure future for your family, because there are many ways that this income can actually be passed on to your family, your wife, your daughter, so that you actually leave a legacy behind you. That's very nice. Okay, so that's step 3. So you've probably gathered by now that it's not really, in the strictest sense of the words, a job. You are actually creating your own part-time business. And as with all businesses, there's an investment. But when you consider the rewards that are available for this investment, for a small investment of 35 euros, it's unbeatable. 35 euros is not a night out for most people. It's the price of a couple of good meals and a bottle of wine. So you're not risking a fortune. Now you're investing 35 euros in yourself, but look what you're getting back. You're actually getting websites to actually market your products. You're getting training systems. To start off with, you'll get 50 catalogues. You can choose whether you want them in English or in Spanish. You get order forms that go with them, shoulder bag, online business manuals, distributor services, 12 months for free. So you can run all your own online offices for free, order placing, everything like that. And we are also going to back you with a credit limit of €750, which means you have not got to pay for any of your orders at all. Now we're prepared to back you up to €750. So we're going to give you €750 worth of ordering facility, and you're going to invest in yourself €35. Seems like a good deal to me. Okay. Now what we have here is just a brief example of some of the people that have gone on to build massive businesses within the UK and Ireland. Now we've started to move into Europe, Spain being our first territory, to be followed by another 9 territories within the next 9 years, the later one later into the next one later this year in 2017. So what do we have here? We have Bob Webb, an ex-teacher, £435,000 a year. Mike and Amanda Bibby, ex-prison officer and hairdresser, who would actually be helping you with building your business, because they're part of our team too. Now earning £154,000 a year, practically retired, spend most of their time abroad. Peter and Jackie White own lots of properties in Spain, spend most of their time there in Spain, earning £130,000 a year, retired. Peter and Claire Rea, retired, in his 40s, earning £83,000 a year. Adele and Jamie DiCasio, early 40s, retired, ex-hospital laboratory technician and sales manager, £43,000 a year. So yes, there are many examples of massive incomes, but don't forget, if that's not what you're after, it's a very easy and simple way of just topping up your income by a couple of £100 a month. So never forget that. Whatever you decide to earn, there's a place for you in our team, and we can help you to earn exactly what you want to earn. There is a newspaper article, a local newspaper article from the UK that was carried on me and my wife, Tina Pace, on the success that we've had in building our business. I used to run my own financial services business, and Tina used to work in an admin office. We both had quite stressful jobs. Started off to earn an extra £400 a month, and said we'd give it 6 months to do that. In fact, we earned that in our first month, and went on to both retire from our businesses and jobs, and now this is all that we do. So now our time's our own. We fit working with what we want to do. We can go on holiday whenever we want to do it. We can do exactly whatever we want to do, whenever we want to do it. And the money keeps coming in. So, yeah, I could definitely recommend it. It's not an idea that might work. It's an idea that does work, and has been working for nearly 100 years now. So you've now got the opportunity to build a lifestyle and create an income to fit your time and your requirements. So what's next? Well, you've probably listened to this while you've been on the telephone to one of our distributors, one of our active distributors in Spain. You've probably got loads of questions that you want to ask now, so I'll hand you back to them so that they can continue and help you to either get started, or to give you as many information on the questions that you may have. And hopefully you'll decide to join our team. I look forward to personally working with you in the future, and all the best. Thank you for listening.